All right. Well, thank you so much, Miss Cynthia, for that. Oh, I am telling you, she just wrote a book for me. That's my next book. Thank you, Miss Cynthia King. Appreciate that and great intro. Miss Mara, thank you so much for hosting our training today. You have been a really great leader in the direct sales verticals of YG International. Mara is our VP of Operations. Let's get back to Ms. King. Thank you very much, Ms. King, which is our CEO of YG Commercial. And with that, I also want to shout out to Acacia Rooker. You guys actually may know her or have met her and her mother, Lucia Rooker. They have been very instrumental in helping us in the background, creating a lot of our digital graphics and PowerPoint. So thank you so much, Acacia. If you're on the call, very, very much appreciated all you do for YGE International. Oops. Okay, well, today I know everyone is very, very excited and knowing what YGE is all about, or YEREQGEO International. So, Ms. Mara, can I share my screen? The reason why we opened it up to our family and friends sharing to friends to be able to have that first 10,000 owners is because we believe that a company should not have one owner that is becoming a billionaire, and those that put in their effort, sweat, and hard work will only have titles in the field even when they pass on or go 6 feet under. And that is so true. Okay, we actually created a program which is a vision of Sir John Rustin to be able to help others in other people's lives to be better than those that already have. Those first 10,000 owners are very important to YEREQGEO Energy LLC, which is one verticals of the Yereq International Company. Please know that you as an owner have to realize that this is your company as well. Be proud of it and brand it the way you would brand your personal, each individual's company. Because again, we are all owners here. There's no upline, there's no downline, like many other companies out there, that we are going to be bringing someone that is, that has a strong leg to be able to sustain our lifestyle. We are all here equally. When you come in as a $99 or prepaid $997 for the full year, you still have the same benefits like those that came in the first time, or even if you were the 10,000 member, you still have the same benefits that those that came before you. So again, let's treat YEREQGEO Energy like our own, like owners, and bring those that have the same belief or believe in the vision of YGE. You heard us said before, we don't need to bring in everybody. Bring in those that actually wants to better their life, own their own company, and most importantly, to share and believe in the mission and the vision of YEREQGEO Energy. Okay, so I just want to get that off. And now let's get started. So welcome to YEREQGEO. What we're going to learn or know today is that we are actually going to be able to know the ins and the outs, who belong, who running which division, our relationship and everything with our vendors. So here is the agenda that we're going to be covering today. I hope you have pen and paper. Again, thank you so much for joining us. I know it's Sunday. Many of you had probably have many other appointments or engagements already in place, but we appreciate you being here. And we hope that anything that you get today will be able to help answer all your queries. So mission and company, the PowerPoint presentation, we will be going through that. It will be a company PowerPoint presentation that the field will be able to use, or those that plan on doing the Zooms on the YGE energy verticals will be able to have copy of them. Products in the back office, these are going to be the products that's going to be in the back office for with our future software. And then we'll actually discuss also about commercial products. Commercial products are the ones that are not in the back office. And then the website. This you actually must, and I can't express this and stress this enough. Please visit the website every day to get information correctly and also learn what the programs and packages have, because it changes. So right now we have the Las Vegas promotion. Once that's done, that's going to be taken away and it will probably be replaced with something else. Company structure, like I said, we'll go through that. You will learn all the corporate teams and which division that they will be heading. Our vendors, a relationship with them, how to set up MetaMask, set up UPMA, and of course, emails that the corporate emails that you will be using. So this is very important for owners and members, most importantly, our corporate team to be able to know by heart, which is our mission statement. Yereq is a member-owned private network. We strive to be the leader in the renewable space, helping our clients and prospective customers learn as much as they can about electric transportation, sustainability, and green energy. We are proud to provide some of the most important things to know when considering an electric vehicle or charging station, which is our foundation. And Yereq GEO, we are a committed company in making our community a carbon neutral environment. So with that being said, we are very confident now that we are going to actually rival and redefine the EV industry. EV is getting valued at $1 trillion due to the 500,000 EV stations mandated by the government by 2035. So unlike what our president has planned to do, just the commercial portion of installing those EVs, Yereq will surpass this $1 trillion industry because our founders' vision, and of course our owners, which is the first 10,000 owners, will then be able, in your experience, will be able to take Yereq to beyond what the mandate has said. So that is a good thing. Remember now that the number of vehicles are going to increase in time. So again, the phase of your expansion is based on new partnership, founders bringing into Yereq, the owners believing in sharing the mission and sharing the wealth, okay? And of course, all our verticals working together to have profitability in YGE. Oh, my clicker is not working. Hold on. Okay. So now let's talk regarding our products. Okay. So these are some of our products, which is our YG home devices. Okay, we have the electric saver, which most of you and some of you are aware of. We actually have now owners that have received their orders from the first order in January. Congratulations. And thank you so much for sending us your unboxing videos. We truly appreciate that because that actually helps us also market this unit or this device to the market. And this electric saver actually is a device that is plug and play. You plug it into your wall and you actually save up to, and this is just conservative, up to 20% on your electric bill. So that's an awesome thing. This is unlike any other product that you actually would approach your family and friends with. It's not a lotion potion where they have to wait to see the result. This actually, of course, because you only get billed once a month, yeah, that's the waiting time to see the result. However, thereafter, once you see the result, the first month of usage with this device, you will then know that the result is consistent every month. So again, this is a very important device that we have, product that now is available in your back office. So, you know, again, who doesn't have electric bill? Everyone does, right? I do. Even when you're renting an apartment, you still have an electric bill. Why not purchase this for yourself and share it those that are neighboring to your home? I'm sure they also have electric bill. Another product we have is the $4.99 router. Okay, this is, may I say, this is not replacing your Wi-Fi provider. You still need a Wi-Fi provider. This router is just that little device that you actually rent from your provider to broadcast or to help you connect to your Wi-Fi. So this is a router. The good thing about this router, which is just for Yereq and only Yereq members and owners, your back office is a way to actually get this or purchase this. This router monetizes your data that you are using. Why not get paid while your kids are surfing the net? Why not get paid while you have friends over using your Wi-Fi? Okay, so this monetizes, and what it does, it gives you rewards back, and your reward is in fiat. Okay, not in crypto, it's in fiat. We will have actually training. We will every week we will have training and certain products that we have, because every month we will actually have a product that we will be pushing to the field as a special promotional product. So stay tuned on those. And again, every week now we will actually also have presentation on the whole opportunity, as well as how to make money in YGE. And this is coming from the direct sales division. So let's cover the EV charging station. Okay, these are the products that will be in your new back office. You do not see them right now. Okay, so it's very, very exciting, everyone, all the owners here and members, that the new back office is going to have so much more features, so much more things that we're going to have available to us, tools and everything else. Okay, so thank you so much for your patience. We truly appreciate each and every one of you standing and building this home for all of the Yereq owners and members in the future. So $995. Let's get back to the EV charging station. $995 is the mobile EV product or package that we have. This comes with is 75,000 TV commercials, 1 electric saver, we just covered on the previous slide, 1 mobile EV charging. And this is actually something that is great to have, especially in the future. Because not right now, not everybody have an EV car, but can you imagine having, when all of us, let's say 80% of us have now EV cars. Well, currently you have a car and you have, it's called the jump start cables. This one mobile EV charger will then act like your jumper cables for your regular car. So this mobile EV charger, you can leave in your car, just in any case you're traveling so far to your friends and in need of charge before you go home. By then, we hope that a lot of the homes will then have the available, or they have already installed their 240 charging outlet. And the next one is our 1,795 home charging station. This price is actually in your current back office as well. However, again, all these information you're seeing is going to be in the new back office. So 1,795 home charging station will give you 100,000 TV commercials. These commercials can be used for those homeowners that actually would want to utilize the commercials, okay? Or the elect to, it's not mandated, it's not, it is not something that they have to do. If you have a home charging and you want to be a host, you can actually, we can use this 100,000 TV commercials to do a geofencing on your location. And with the 1,795, you will get 1 electric saver and 1 charging station and installment, which is, by the way, installment can cost from $300 to $1,500. So we will give this to the homeowners that will be purchasing this 1,795 home charging station. The $2,995 is a small business EV charging station, okay? This small business will then have available to them 150,000 TV commercials. And the charging station that we're talking about is a wall mount EV charging station, which is the 40 amp. A lot of the questions is that, well, which one are we using? Which brand? Yereq actually has contracted or partnered out with almost 16 vendors. Reason being is that if we were to just partner up with one vendor, and let's say that they have other partners out there selling their product, and when they run out of inventory, okay, this is only when we're using one vendor, because we're not the only one they're servicing or they're partner up with, and they run out of inventory, then we will then have chaos out there with our customers. That's the reason why we will be able to tell you that it's 40 amp, which is the charging station. However, we will not be able to tell you the brand of it, even though we have many brands available to us. The most important thing to take away on this is that we are providing a service to the businesses. We don't want them waiting. We want those stations to be available. So yes, we will then still provide the same, the 40 amp station. That's all we need to know in regards to that. The 4,995 is a commercial dual arms EV charging station. This will be at 80 amp. Why is it 80 amp? Because it's 2 40 amp and 1 stand. Okay. They will then, this commercial entity will receive a 250,000 TV commercials, 12 months geofencing location map. And right now, for those commercials that are purchasing this right now, will have free installment until March 30 of 2023. This is one of the reasons why I said, please visit your website every so often, because if you saw this now, free installment February, and forgot that it is only until March 30, 2023, and then come April, you're still promoting this, it means that you did not go back into your back office to learn the changes. That's why we say, please visit your website, your back office as often as you can. Because remember, you are an owner. You have to visit the store, make sure that the store is up and running accordingly, and make sure that they are pricing your product correctly, right? Because if you don't visit the store and they start to give price the $100 to $10, what happened to your store? It might go bankrupt and you might want to close it. So that's why it's very important that we alleviate any concerns from our customers when promoting any of our product out there. So charging EV stations, profit distribution. This has come up because we did a promotion in Vegas, which is a promotion of 20 stations being installed here. And thanks and congratulations to those owners that participated. Here is your distribution profit chart. So because there is an owner of the property, we want to make sure we compensate them because they will be paying the electric bill. And remember, we are just putting our stations there as a unit owner. So 45% goes to the property owner, 40% to the unit owner, which are those that are Yereq owners that purchase these units. You will get 40% in the profit. 10% goes to Yereq, because remember, right now, when we are doing all the site survey and helping in many aspects of getting this unit in the property, we have to actually pay for those services too. That's why that 10% is there. And 5% goes to the owner's pool, which is the monthly pool net of the company's revenue. Again, because this is a sale, 5% will be put into the pool for those 10,000 owners. And this is just one example of what's coming into your 5,000, your 5%. Again, this is just an example of what's coming into your 5% pool every month to those first 10,000 paid Yereq owners. Now, YGE owners also participates in the 5% monthly pool of net of the company global revenue. We already saw an example of that based on those that are being installed here in Las Vegas. So why don't we discuss right now our current membership, the monthly membership. Let's start with that. So those of you that are coming in with the subscription of $99 a month, these are your gift benefits you're getting. 10 shares, 1,000 tokens, 1,000 TV commercials. And for those that are paying the $997 yearly prepaid subscription membership, you are gifted 2,000 shares, 20,000 tokens, 20,000 TV commercials. And again, looking back up here, participate in a 5% monthly pool of net of the company's global revenue for both, because it doesn't matter if you're paying you monthly or you did your prepaid. The only difference is your gift benefits. So let's go and take a look at some terminology. And we hope that here, after this training, we will be able to use these terminologies. Owner, you are one of the 10,000 with a paid subscription. We already covered that on the previous slide. Founders are different from the owners. Okay, founders are Sir John and I. Owners are you. Okay. Member, you have registered for free without a subscription, nor have you upgraded to a paid subscription. Distributors, the reason why we say distributors is because in our new back office, this is what the back office would say for all. Once we completed the 10,000 owners, all active subscribers, 10,001 will be distributors. So you can elect to say, I am an owner because I have ownership in the company because I have 10 shares. However, I'm also a distributor if you elect to say that in conjunction to, because again, in our back office, the new one, everyone is called distributors. Okay. So I hope that I covered most of the products and what we have going forward. Now let's do a quick training on how to create a MetaMask account. This is very important because remember we have, it's called the Yereq token, which is a utility token that we in Yereq will be able to use to pay for our kilowatt in the future. Those are going to be those are going to be discussed in more in depth. So let's dive into how to create a MetaMask. For those of you that have it, please help those in your generations. For those that you brought into Yereq, help them out. And if you are not aware and how to do this, all you have to do is go to HTTPS. You see this link here, metamask.io, and then you download. So how to create a MetaMask account is very easy. You can put it in your phone, your Android, or your laptop. The only thing is that if you want the same account with your phone, in your phone and in your laptop, you must actually use your 12 keys to be able to then open up your wallet, MetaMask wallet, vice versa, your phone or your laptop. So like we said, download MetaMask via Google Play Store, Apple App Store, or any supported internet browser. Note, be sure to keep your 12 seed phrase safe and secure. This is like your key to your vault. If someone has the ability to have this, they'll be able to open up your wallet. So again, when you're creating your wallet, write this down, put it in the safe place. And I have to stress that because remember, anyone can have access to your Ethereum, your Yereq tokens, and whatever tokens or whatever currencies you have in there. Okay, because this is an ERC20, they won't have access to your Bitcoin. So don't worry about that. You got to put your Bitcoin somewhere else. All right, copy and paste your wallet address to an email to support@YEREQGEO.com. This is very important to do that. And one of the things that, was missed here, also send to token is very easy to remember. So if you're writing all these things down, Instead of support, you put token@YEREQGEO.com, okay, to ask for your tokens, or if you're missing any tokens from any activities, from Zoom to downloading an app to your owner's reward tokens, okay? Now how to add your Yereq tokens to your MetaMask now that you've done all that? Well, here are the steps. Whoever invited you to Yereq should be able to give you this address, which is your token address, okay, to import into your MetaMask wallet. If you don't have it, email token at YEREQGEO.com and say, please send me the token address so I can import and add my Yereq token to my Ethereum wallet. There we go. You click on import tokens once you're in your MetaMask. And then you click on custom tokens. Paste the token address in the first box, which it says token address. And then wait for it to populate. The name should be Yereq with 8 decimals. And then click on import at the bottom. Simple as that. Now, how to register for UPMA? Everyone, and share this with all in your generations, please. They have to create a UPMA account. This is where we send in your commission once we are in the new back office. Right now, we are flushing and making sure that all commissions are getting paid via your choice of account to receive those commissions, minus PayPal, because we got flagged on that, okay? They're no longer letting us use PayPal. So look out for those emails. If they're asking you for an account to receive your commission, please send it back so that way you can receive your commissions. It's very important, like I said, for everyone transitioning to the new back office to create a UPMA account. Whatever you do, so again, this is just a depository account for your commission from Yereq to you. Whatever you do thereafter, if you want to transfer to a Bank of America or to another bank account or to a debit card or whatever else, a Visa card, that is up to you. It is your commission. We just need you to create one UPMA account to receive, okay? Just to receive. And this is how you register, okay? Once you go to upma.org, which is, by the way, UPMA is our repository partner, okay? Here's the website, UPMA. You can just go upma.org, it's fine if you cannot remember all this, this lengthy website here, just upma.org. It will then come up with this and you have to register. Okay, you just follow the instructions to create a new account. And be sure to use the same email you use to register for Yereq. Again, be sure to use the same email you register when you use Yereq. May I suggest those members or owners right now that are members in Yereq, please be consistent of the first name, last name you're putting in, the email that you're using, registering in Yereq, and also when you're making your payment, just to be consistent. Okay, we don't want, when we transition to the new back office, we really don't want any lost data or information. And I think an email has gone out for you to update your account at Yereq. And if you have double, let support know which email or which account is to keep, okay, going forward. Because we have doubles right now. We have 2, 3 accounts of one person. Their name on Yereq is, like, I'll just give an example. It could be, you know, apple tree. And then when they're paying, they put in a different name, which is whomever the credit card is, because that is based on the payee. Okay, and then when they're emailing support, their name is Strawberry Queen or something like that. So again, and then what happened is our customer service support has to do a lot of research. That's why it's very important to only please use the same information you're using in Yereq to register for UPMA. So that's good, right? It's in one. And that's it for UPMA. So if you have any questions, put it in the chat. Like I said, we'll get with it at the end. Okay, so corporate emails. And this email has gone out to all members. I know that it went out to 5,700 some members emails. So I'm pretty sure everyone has gotten this one. So corporate emails. Okay, so we have the certificate at YEREQGEO if you're missing any certificate, token at YEREQGEO.com for missing tokens for ownership and promotions. Okay, like promotions I mentioned earlier, if you're missing any from the Zooms and all that, please do send that email to token. Commissions, if you're missing any commissions or any challenges with your commissions or any problems, send it to commission at YEREQGEO.com. And support is everything else from missing members, unable to log in, forget passwords, and that, okay? Please use commercial EV support at YEREQGEO.com for any commercial inquiries, commercial EV interests, and other commercials. No other email should be used other than this. And one of the things that actually I missed to put here, you guys can write this down, is that when you're sending this email to commercial EV support at YEREQGEO.com, to copy loans, LOANS, at YEREQGEO.com. That's the only thing that's missing here. Again, no other emails should be used other than these for individual. One thing that I may ask or may suggest actually is that do not represent others. If they're having issue, have them individually again send that email. So it's easier for customer care, customer support to be able to help that individual. Remember, customer service is not part of Yereq. They're learning what Yereq is in regards to PowerPoint, commissions, back office, and all this. But they are actually just learning in the sense of how to be a responder to an email. Okay, so again, if you say, my name is Cynthia Rustin, and this email is for this, for this person, and then they actually have to then go, what's the email for this person? Now, you just created a delay in the response there. So yes, I know you're nodding yourself, shaking your head. Yeah, right now we're not getting customer service within 72 hours like the mature company is giving us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we still are creating the backbone of Yereq. We're still putting customer service together. This is not a mature company. Give the back support, I would say the back support time to respond accordingly. Okay, because right now your tokens are not going to go away. Your certificates are not going to go away. We know that if you're a paying subscriber owner and the first 10,000, we already know that those are your rewards. So give them time. The most important thing right now is that let's get our back office up and running. And our programmers and their team are tirelessly working so hard to push this and to get this for you. So that way we have a house, and let me just use this as an example. We're creating a home right now for Yereq owners and members that's coming in. What is a house? What is a home? Well, it's a home that has furnitures and many other things. We are owners building this home together. Yes, you may not have hands-on when it comes to connecting or communicating with the programmers, because we don't want 10,000 owners talking to a programmer just for one change of an email or one change of something, but at least give those that are in charge time to get this up and running. Remember, we are it's called pre-launch. Pre-launch. Trust me when I say, when we launch in May, June, okay, and anything that's not up and running, or if we say that the back office is not functioning, trust me when I say, you can actually text me and say, you told us that things should be running once we launch. Well, that is true for many companies. Once a company launches, they should be already have the door ready to open for those that are coming in to live in that home. But right now, I see a lot of noises out there about, I'm missing my tokens, I'm missing my certificate. Yes, we know that. We hear you. Don't worry, we're not gonna not give it to you. It's taking time for us to deliver it to you right now, because there's other most important thing. What if the house, my example of building a house, what if the roof is not even on? Can you move into your home? No. So again, there are things that's being done in the back. And let me just be blunt and say this. If you cannot wait for this company to be a fully functioning, at least close to fully functioning company when we launch, maybe this is not the home for you. Let us know. Let us know. Send to support your request of cancellation, that's fine. Because right now, we have many individuals working so hard to get this up and running. And if you want to just stand on the sideline and watch, pay your $99, and sit on the sideline to see what your 5% is going to look like, by all means. Let's cover that 5% real quick, which I actually missed covering this. The 5% is going to kick in when the goal is reached of 10,000 paid members. Again, you will not see your 5% until we reach the 10,000 owners in the company. Do not worry. Let me answer the next question. Do not worry. If you were one of those that signed up and paid your $99 in January, we are actually retroactively calculating this 5%. And then in February, if you paid again, Those are 5% calculated again, based on net of the company's revenue. So do not worry, you did not miss out on your 5% in January, and you will not get messed out on your 5% in February. But rest assured that when we reach the 10,000 owners, that 5% will then be distributed to those first 10,000 owners. Please note, if you pay your $99 and you're one of the owners right now, or could be you're not here on the call because you canceled your membership, totally canceled, you are still accounted as part of this first 10,000 paid $99. Let me repeat that. So to this day, let me give you an example. If we have to this day 5,000 paid members right now, example, now I know you're writing this. This is an example. Okay. Right now, to this day, we have 5,000 paid members, and 1,000 of them canceled to this day. It doesn't mean that we have 4,000 paid members. We actually have 5,000 paid members in the system. So when we reach 10,000 members, those 1,000 are still accounted for. What does that mean? It means that we still going to, even though we have 9,000, when we supposedly in the system reach 10,000, right? Only those 9,000 left are going to partake in the 5% net of companies' global revenue monthly. So I hope you guys understand how the 5% works, how the first 10,000 paying members works. Okay. Again, please utilize these emails that we have here. Okay, so these are vendor relationships. UPMA.org is a we are a go-back marketing partner with them. UPMA is a repository entity in Utah. You guys actually can go and visit them. It's on Main Street in Alpine, Utah. Okay. Brian Roth, 360 Solar, manufacturer. We are the distribution partner for 360 Solar. Jamie Bruce, which Electrify, is our installer partner. River Brown for Outel is where we get our products, and they do install and pre-qualify commercial clients, keep that in mind, and we're the distribution partner as well. You will be meeting them in next week, I think next week, yeah, in a few days. March 2nd and 3rd, okay? You will be meeting them then because they will be actually doing some training for those that are attending our March 2nd and 3rd training here in Las Vegas. Alan with Sequoia Lending is our partner in commercial lending, okay? Again, these are all commercial lending. Bill Hoffman, Zen Delivery, is our partner. Gilmore Ching, Renewable Technology Partner. You will also meet him here in Vegas. Daniel Bland, Colbert International, for our Router Technology partner. And of course, let's not forget our hydrogen partner, our Korean company partner. GEO Choi is the CEO there, and we are their US North America partner. Okay, I think some of you actually met them here when they were here in January. So They're not going to be able to make it this time. They'll be in Korea because they're now signing a government contract with Korea regards to the hydrogen and other products. Okay. And then we have Sean Prescott, which is our Unicrypt Media mobile wallet. This is the cryptocurrency wallet that is from Switzerland that you guys heard of. I think a few of you had signed up. Go Nitro wallet, the cryptocurrency wallet that we have. Sean Prescott is our partner there. Okay. All right. So now let's dive into what we have and who we are. Okay. So that way there is no confusion. Okay. So let's start with Rustin Industries. So Rustin Industries is the overall parent company of what you guys know of right now. Okay. The founder is John Rustin, co-founder Cynthia Rustin, CFO Pat Vongsathan, and we have our legal team for Rustin Industries and YGE Company. Okay, that's the legal team for Rustin Industries and YGE Company. Please know that we are still, all of us, all the owners are still individual. You still need to actually do your I-9 tax form, and because you are going to be receiving commissions and YEREQGEO energy. And also maybe if you sell something in YGE commercial. Okay, so Pat, you will actually find the I-9 form in the new back office. Okay, so that will be found there. And we will do training on the back office coming up once that's up and running. And maybe you'll be surprised when you get here March 2nd and 3rd. Okay. So Rustin Industries, the overall parent company. Now, YGE International is the parent company for, okay, but let me say who are the people in charge there. The founder and chairman is John Rustin. Co-founder and president for YGE the International is Cynthia Rustin, and also secretary. And then we have our North America evcharging president, Joe Reed. These falls into the YGE International, which is a parent company for YEREQGEO Energy LLC, or YGE Inc. actually, which is headed by George Bingham, our CEO, along with Maura Huskin, VP of Operations. So these are the officials, and these are direct corporate team for YGE Inc. This is just one verticals, everyone. One verticals in the YGE International, which is the direct sales. Anybody or any title other than these titles here will report to George Bingham. If you are, again, this is a direct sales. We're just talking about the YGE Inc., which is your YEREQGEO Energy, which you are now having to have, or we will have the first 10,000 active $99 or prepaid members to be owners. These fall under the direct sales, which is, again, the head of this is George Bingham. So if you were to come in with positions in the company, you report to George Bingham. And with Maura assisting him in the direct sales. Okay, so you will actually also have your own budget in YGE Inc. Okay, so that's one. Yereq Media will be run by Reed Micknick, our Chief Media Officer, and Arthur Babayan, our Media Content Director. These team are the ones that will be doing your commercials and your QR code. And they will be pushing your thousands and thousands of TV commercials monthly. So this is our media team. And then we have YG.Solar, which is Jared Rustin, co-founder. Okay. And then the website for the tokens is YEREQtoken.io. Now we have Zen Delivery, which I mentioned earlier is part of our vendors as well, but also part of our directorship in YG International. Bill Hoffman, he's the CEO at Zen Delivery and our partner as well. And then we have a YG commercial, and this is their website. Again, all the websites that you see here are going to be a working website. Again, so YGEcommercial.com, which is our YGE commercial, our CEO, which I know you haven't heard yet, but congratulations, Ms. Cynthia King. And then along with that, we'll have Carla Johnson, the VP of Logistics there. And then we have Teresa Perkins that just came on board as Director of Commercial Sales. And we have Mary Jane Castillo as the YG Commercial International Ambassador. So these are the structure of YGE International Parent Company. Okay. Now, this is the end of this presentation, but let's move on to the other presentation, which is this presentation here. We will actually, this is a PowerPoint that will be pushed out to the direct sales department for them to share to the field, okay? And if the field wants a copy of it, please get with the direct sales, which is YEREQGEO vertical, and that is still support at YEREQGEO.com. Okay, so again, if you need a copy of this PowerPoint, I'm going now to share with you, which is our presentation going forward. This is our corporate PowerPoint presentation. Okay, it will be available for you. Just send your request to support at YEREQ. However, our direct sales verticals will be filled. All right. So let me just drink a little bit of water and then I'll start the presentation like we are going to start a Zoom presentation. All right. Welcome, everybody. You are now here. Thank you so much for coming. You are now here to learn a little bit more about YEREQGEO, which is a sustainable renewable energy company. Okay. Today, you will learn about our business overview and opportunity, or erase that. Our business sharing economy is the best way to do that. Okay. Okay. So YEREQGEO. YEREQ means green in Hebrew. Geo means earth. In Greek, energy is a capacity to move an object. So when our founder came with this logo, came up with this logo, he actually thought of it and thought really hard. So our green earth in motion is just so fitting when it comes to our logo. If you don't know what our logo stands for, the colors, why so colorful, let me just actually then be able to describe this for you. So the top blue is the sky, the blue is water, and the rest of here is the renewable green energy, the trees and all that. Okay. And then of course we have our name here, and the brown is earth. Okay.
The US has over 2 million electric vehicles.
So now, why YEREQGEO? Okay, so let's take a look.
The US has over 2 million electric vehicles on the road today. And with faster, cheaper, and longer range vehicles coming, $550 billion has been invested by US car manufacturers to make sure no more gas cars will be manufactured after 2035. The new norm happening is called range anxiety, the fear of running out of power. More drivers need access to charging stations. But with more EV vehicles on the road, it is getting harder to find an EV station with affordable and accessible public charging. Fortunately, YEREQGEO Energy has an EV solution. We are launching the world's first direct marketing EV company in the $42 billion USA direct sales industry, with 7.3 million marketers online and offline. This will be the fastest growing EV network in the history of the USA. 90 million households looking for extra income will register for free, then buy their EV units and earn free electricity from customer usage. No matter if you are a renter and need a regular charging spot nearby, or you need a boost for your next road trip, or need to plug in while you go for a hike, YEREQGEO Energy offers daily cash flow for homeowners and small business owners, which could earn you up to $300 a day by sharing your charging station schedule with customers that set appointments through the YEREQGEO app. Remember, as a charger host, you set your own rates per hour or flat rate per charge for your charging station. 125 million electric vehicles are coming to market by 2035. This is a huge income opportunity for homeowners and business owners for the next 30 years. 6 states in the USA pay homeowners carbon credits checks for electric vehicle stations usage. All commercial electric vehicle station owners can receive checks from the US Treasury Department quarterly or yearly for helping reduce carbon emissions. YEREQGEO Energy mobile app is coming soon. It helps you find charging locations so you can reserve and pay for charging your vehicle by appointment, all with a few clicks. You can also sign up to be a host and earn up to $300 a day in cash for selling your electricity to EV owners. Direct selling is the true sharing economy, with 7.3 million members in the USA. YEREQGEO Energy will help millions of homes and businesses join the next trillion-dollar industry. If you are looking for the perfect home business, YEREQGEO Energy is for you. It is the world's first government-backed home-based business, helping homeowners earn free electricity and cash flow from electric vehicle charging. If you are a business looking to have more customer engagement, this is the perfect extra income for you. Imagine more customers at your business location for 15 to 20 minutes guaranteed, which could 10x your business sales. For more information, get with the person who shared this video with you. Thank you.
Okay. So why YEREQGEO? Okay. Again, every time we do a Zoom, anything that we do, we have to make sure we share our mission statement. YEREQGEO is a member-owned private network. We strive to be the leader in the renewable space, helping our clients and prospective customers learn as much as they can about electric transportation, sustainability, and green energy. We are proud to provide some of the most important things to know when considering an electric vehicle or charging station. And YEREQGEO, we are a committed company in making our community a carbon neutral environment. Well, a side note to that is that, in Yereq, we believe in the future of and giving a green future to our children and grandchildren. So we actually need your help to do this. Okay, disclaimer. Because remember now, we are now going into doing this presentation, a whole PowerPoint, when we're doing a Zoom, a weekly Zoom, okay? So disclaimer, This is not for everyone, and we make no guarantees of income. You may make money with this platform's compensation plan and duplication system. No recruiting is required for income. There is no guarantee of income. You will be paid based on your own efforts and team leadership skills. Before joining this program or any other program, we recommend you seek legal advice. Now, let's go to opportunity overview. Okay. So in Yereq, we have YEREQGEO is a pure utility token network with a lifetime value for owners. Because the longer you keep, and when it comes to cryptocurrency, the longer you keep it, as long as the value is going up, of course, you will then gain a lot more. So Yereq token.io is where you'll find our token. We are a utility token because we have a use case for our token. Like I said, you're getting reward with the token, and in the future, you will then be able to use your token for charging your car and paying for your kilowatt. So here we are looking for passionate individuals to help us install 500,000 EV charging units by 2035. And when this mandate came out, is because they were looking at just commercial installment. Well, in Yereq, we are also want to help 143 million homes get electric charging station for their future electric vehicles. Because remember, anyone that do not have will be taxed additional fees for non-EV or non-compliant. This is true with manufacturers, actually, that if a manufacturer don't comply, they actually get fined up to $20,000 per non-compliant. Our members will participate in a revenue sharing of megawatts from 30 million new EV cars coming to North America. Okay, because remember, we're not just talking about homes. We're not just talking about parking lots of all the malls. We're talking about individuals now having their own cars. Mind you, if a home has five adults living there, you actually one or two or maybe three will own an electric vehicle. So with our 20 plus years of combined experience in residential and commercial installation, we have over 9,000 charging stations. Below of my screen here, if you're looking at, these are just some locations that we have installed already since 2012. So in addition to those locations you saw at the bottom of my screen, we actually have Las Vegas locations being installed. And these are the locations. And some of you here are probably one of those unit owners. So congratulations. One of the things that was covered in one of the previous Zoom, which I love Miss Teresa Perkins, Q&A portion of the Zoom, is that she answered many, many questions. And I'm just so very happy that she is part of our commercial team to be able to provide those answers to many of our commercial customers out there, okay? Yereq do not control, one of the things she covered is that when we actually install the EV stations, okay, we are not in control of permitting. One of the questions that's been asked is that, well, when am I going to see the income from those stations? Like many other things that Yereq is doing right now, one of the things which I can possibly say, and I can say this, is that we are not in charge of permitting when it comes to turning those stations on. We can install them, you'll see them in those locations. However, for it to function, we have to wait till it's permitted. So how to get started here in Yereq? You can come in for free. You can also earn unlimited potential earnings here. and up to 55% earning. So it's free, become a free member. And when we say become a free member here, please note this. In the new back office, you can come in for free. However, if there is no activity on your part and you're just sitting duck there, you will then be removed as a member. Okay, you will be put back into, I'm not sure how the programming works, but I know that you will not be able to view anything that is for the active free member or the owners or distributors. Okay, so you will not have access to anything, be able to view anything unless you reactivate yourself. Okay, so again, you can come in for free. Let me just cover that also, that for those free right now, if you are an owner here, please also share this next comment I'm going to say in this statement. Anyone that's free here currently at Yereq will not be transferred to the new platform. Please share that to the field. However, if they were not transferred, because remember they're free, right? They still can come and register again under your link in the new back office using your new link as a free member. And then their 31 days then starts from there. But my question to you is, if you brought them in for free now, and let's say they join in January and they already been in for 20 days and have not done anything, do you think you would want them to re-register for another 30 days in the back office and not do anything? Again, that's just a question, my personal question to you. Okay, so again, free is not going to be transferred to the new back office, just to reiterate. And then if you're free in the new back office, you only have 31 days to make sure you let yourself, let the system know that you're doing something. Okay. And now, up to 55% earning, how does that work? Well, 35% is a residual income, which is your unit level, 5 level. Okay, the 20, 5, 2, 3, and 5%. And then, of course, the 20% are those that are commission you're getting when you are selling some of the retail commercial product. So unlimited potential. Why? Because we are global. Okay, so you are able to invite others from different countries, not just in the US. So here is an example of a free member. Why is that a free member can be active? If you come in as a free member, let's just use this one right here. So if you come in as a free member right now, let's just say right now, currently where we at, all you have to do is either use your link to purchase one of this. Now you became active member, right? Because it's an activity. So now you'll be able to transfer into the new back office. So if you were asking how do a free member get activated and be able to be part of the movement to the new back office, either they pay the $99 and they get activated themselves, or buy one of these for themselves, or sell one of these to a family and friends. Yes, you can just be still free and have somebody purchase one of this in your back office right now, and you become active member. But let's give you an example though. Let's say this free member came in and doesn't want to be an owner, paying $99. How is this free member makes money in Yereq? Well, here's an example. So we know that this product is $399, okay? Well, that free member is making 20% commission. That's $80 per 1 unit. What if he or she sold 10 units a day? He or she then makes $800 a day. What if he or she works 5 days? She makes or he makes $4,000 a week. Now, question, how many weeks are in the month? 4 weeks. So now that free member just made $16,000 in that month. Based on this calculation, numbers don't lie, people do. So let's move on now to the membership that we have. If you were to prepay the whole year, let me just explain this. You can prepay for the whole year. When I say the whole year, is the year from when you paid the $997, that month when you paid the $997. It's not going back to January to December, that's a calendar year. Okay, it's from the date that you paid the $997. Okay, your 1 year starts. Okay, and one of the questions, keep this in mind, the questions is, what if I already paid February, I paid $99 and I want to upgrade to $997? Keep that question in mind because I'll answer that as well. But let's move on to the rewards benefits on this. These are your gifts. So when you prepay your yearly membership, you will then get gifted 2,000 shares one time. 20,000 tokens gifted one time. 20,000 TV commercials for the year. And you still participate in the 5% pool of net of the company global revenue. Okay? So now if you decide to pay monthly, this is what you are actually, is your recurring monthly, is $99. Okay? You are now gifted one time 10 shares, 1,000 tokens gifted one time, 1,000 TV commercials monthly, and still participate in the 5% monthly pool of net of company global revenue. Remember that question you asked earlier, or have you put in mind? Well, here's an example. When you joined in February and you paid $99, okay, you actually get 1,000 commercial be played. Your 1,000 commercial will be played in March, the following month, okay? Because what happened is, what if you join February, let's say today is the 20, let's just say February 20, you join. Well, you will only have 10 days to push that 1,000 commercials. So it's unfair, right? So that's why if you paid $99 the month before, which is February, your commercial will run in March. So you have a full month for that 1,000 commercial to be pushed out. Now, if you upgrade from $99 to $997 a year membership in February, okay, we're still talking the same month, your benefits then will start. For your year benefits will then start in March because you already paid in February. One of the things that's been asked is, what happened to my shares when, my previous subscription? Well, you keep it. We're already going to give it to you. Okay? So you will be keeping your 10 shares and your 1,000 tokens. And you still participate in the month of February for the 5% net of the company's revenue. So now, because you also upgraded, right, in February, you will then, for your $997 prepay of that subscription, you will receive 2,000 shares, 20,000 tokens, and your 20,000 commercials starts. Okay, in April. I think I lost you guys there, didn't I? Okay, because remember the February's commercial is running in March. So because your 997 starts in March, now your 20,000 TV commercials now starts in April. Okay. So you still participate in the 5% pool net of company's revenue from the month of March to March of 2024. Okay, because you prepay for a whole year. I hope that is something I explained that clearly, because those were being asked. Okay. And now the 5-level compensation plan paid weekly. Okay. So this is just an example of the membership. We just took one item, which is your membership. Okay. And let's round that to 100. Okay. $100. So if Maura brought in MJ and MJ paid her $99, again, we're rounding this off to 100 to make the calculation on the yellow portion here easier to understand. Okay. So Maura earns $20. Okay. MJ brings in Chris. Maura gets 5%, and that's $5. Chris brings in JR, and that's Maura's third level. Maura receives $3 for the 3%. And now JR brings in Tim, and that is the fourth level of Maura, 2%. Maura earns $2. And then Tim brings in Amy. That's Maura's fifth level, which is 5%. And now she earns $5. If you take 25, 2, 3, and 5, that's $35 out of the $100 that just came in. That's 35%, which in turn, if all these activities happen on a Wednesday of that week, this will be paid on that same Friday of that week, because it's a weekly paid commission. Okay. And that is true for any product sold as well. So if you sold the electric on a Wednesday, you earn the commission and you will get paid that Friday. Now, 5% pool net companies paid monthly. Okay. So this is just an example we're going to do. You guys can help me with calculation, but I already did it in a calculator. So the membership, again, let's work with that. Let's start with that. So a member come in at $99. Let's round that to 100. So 5% of 100 is $5. Now we have 100,000 members paying that. Now we have $500,000. Okay. Now we take that $500,000 because we already calculated the 5%, right? We divide that into the 10,000 owners. Each owner then receive $5 per month. Okay. So this is residual. As long as these members are paying their monthly $99 a month, the owners are receiving, each owners receive $50 a month. Just for this, right? This membership, which is one product that we have, right? Now, EV charging stations. Let's use this also as an example. Let's take the smallest one, which is the 1,795. Okay. We times that by 5%, that's $89.75. What if we sold 100,000 units? That's 8,975,000. Now we take that and we divide that 8,975 among the 10,000 owners. Now, if we sold this every month, right? 100,000 units every month. Isn't that awesome though? Each owner will then get $897.50. These again are just examples. You can do the same thing with any of our product, okay? That is on the website to to figure out the 5% and the 5% pool. Okay. These are the other products that we actually can partake in, okay? That will be in the back office, the $399 electric saver, $499 router, 2,995 small business charging station, 4,995, and we do have a fast charger, which starts at 58,000. And of course, don't forget that we actually take 5% of the kilowatt that's running through the stations. Okay, we take 5% of that, which we actually discussed about an hour ago. Based on the distribution, 5% of that goes to the 5% pool. Okay, so there are different ways of revenue coming into the 5% pool. It's not just, oh, I came in at $99, I get my which is very important. You know, you get your 10 shares and your tokens, those worth money also already, you know. So, but the 5% pool, it's something that us owners, which is 10,000 of that, 10,000 of us, I should say, 10,000 owners out there are bringing revenue into the company. Like I said, there's many products, so choose which resonate to you. If all of them, great, you're a super owner of your own Yereq store, great. You'll be helping all the rest of the 10,000 owners, but all 10,000 owners do the same thing as that one person, right? Now, you and only you can calculate the revenue in that 5% pool that you are partaking in and participating in monthly. That's why I said, we don't need everybody, we just need quality. We don't need quantity, we just need quality as well. Make sure that when you as an owner bring in other owners, you may want to think about this. You're actually partnering up on that new owner you're bringing in. Make sure that partner is a good partner you're bringing in. And if you think that I only made this comment for Yereq, no, this is true for any company. When you're starting a company, you own a company, you're bringing in partners, guess what? Make sure that your partner is a great partner, complement, or even do better than you do. And that's who are 10,000 owners that are coming into Yereq. They're better than the founders. And we are very happy that we have all of you coming into Yereq. Now, the electric charging stations, let's do with the L2. This is, again, just an example. Okay, we're taking the 4,900 commercial dual arms, which you see in back of our beautiful model there, charging station. This is actually a charging station in Hawaii at Hilton Hawaiian Village, 2nd floor. So you can go and touch it. Okay, so we take that unit. Let's say that somebody, maybe Carol, sold 50 units of this. Okay, when I say units, this location right here, everyone, has 4 different stations. So that's just one location. So many locations can have multiple units, not just one station. So that's why this 50,000 units example here is feasible. So now, let's go back to the calculation. 4,995 times 50,000 units sold, that's 249,750,000. Now, Carol, which I actually have a good friend named Carol, just passed away in January 20, bless her heart. You know, she sold this, okay? And again, this is just an example. We'll take 249,750,000 times that by 20, because we have to figure out what her commission is. Her commission now is $49,950,000. What if Carol is also an owner like ourselves? She's part of the 10,000 owners. Well, let's take 5% of that. Now, 5% of that is 12,487,500. Now let's divide that with the 10,000 owners we have. Or may I say, maybe 9,000 left? All right, that was a joke. But anyway, let's take the serious calculation here. This 10,000 owners, okay? That gives each owner $1,248.75. Now, remember I said Carol sold the units and she is also the owner. Now, you take her commission plus the $1,248.75. Now, she just made $49,951,249. Okay, again, everybody, these are all examples. You can make your examples, but like they say in Texas, right? They say go big or go home. That's why a lot of the calculations you see are bigger, because remember, Yereq's future is so big, it's so bright, we all need to wear shades. But in reality, we actually have a great future out there, everyone. So let's stick together as owners, work like we're all partners, not individuals, because we're working with one brand, one umbrella, one home. And that is YGE.international. Okay, we are Yereq GEO Energy. We're a renewable, sustainable company. So again, when we say we are owners, please let's act like owners and partners in the program, in the company. So let's take a look at, I think this is our last example for today. $399 electric saver. Okay, if we took, like I said, in July 1st, 2021, they said that there was 142 million homes currently at census.gov, but there's more now because that was 2 years ago. Okay, there will be more now. Well, let's just take less than 1% of that, which is 1 million. Okay, and so this is an example of all of us, 10,000 owners selling 100 units each. Mind you, each home will average to have at least 2 or 3 units in their home to maximize the savings in their monthly bill. Yes, so it means that 100 units could be just 30 homes that you know. Okay, so let's take 10,000 times 100 units, that's 1 million units. Now take $399, which is the unit cost or price, times 1 million units, that's 399 million. Now we take 20% of that, because remember, 10 owners that sold the 1 million units still need compensation, right? They make 20%. So that's 79,800,000. We divide that into the 10,000 owners. Now you have 7,980 per owner. What if we sold 100 units each per month? We all have, we receive $7,980 per month if we were to do just that. Now, remember, that's a sold an income to the company, right? We have to take 5% of that. 399 million times 5%, which goes into the monthly pool, now gives each owner $1,995 that month or every month, as long as we're selling the units. Like I said, 1 million units sold. Okay, to have this 5% income to each owner, $1,995 per owner. So now, my question to you is, do you now think that your $99 is, or let me rephrase that. Do you now think that being a owner or being part of Yereq now is worth the time and the wait for it to? And Lee, I mean, I just met most of you in January. March is approaching. Time goes so fast. When we launch in June, and we're then fully, at least, I would say 98% fully functional as a company, won't you think then it's worth a wait? and let those that are trying to get the company off the ground have the time to do so? Now, I put this together, power of 10, because in Yereq, we believe in not being greedy. Okay, well, you can be greedy. I mean, money is something that fuels a person most times. Okay, without money, we actually can't do anything. Even those that do not have homes. Okay, other than begging or asking or getting things for free, we still need money, right? So let's go through this power of 10. I believe in power 10. I've always have. The reason is, if you were to want to be a millionaire, okay, you want to be a millionaire right now, and you're bringing people in or you're actually sharing the $99, right, to family and friends. How many $99? Well, let's calculate it first. You get $20 per members coming in. Okay, so now take that $20 and let's say you want everybody in your front line. How many front line do you need to be a millionaire with $20 per? I think it's 500,000. I think you guys can do the calculation. I didn't do calculation on that, but I know that it's a lot of people. But if you do the power of 10, like we will show you here, it's so much better, because then you help your team grow as you grow. Okay, your generations will actually then be able to participate and also be millionaires like you in the system. So what happened is, if you just bring people, 10 people under, with you, you share with 10 people, and now you actually duplicate yourself and ask them to share with 10 people, right? And then by the time you're on your level 5, which maybe, let's say 5 years from now, because a lot of us, when we join MLM networking company, we stay long, or we just jump from one MLM, one company to another, hoping that we will hit that big one, right? Well, here, if you stay and you duplicate yourself and you reach your 5 level to 100,000 members, okay, members, distributors in Yereq, right? Your commission at the bottom is 5%, and now you make 5 for that. Well, if you take on level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you add all your personal commissions, you make 523,700. And if we're all paying monthly, right? They're 99. You then made 523,700 monthly, and there's 12 months in a year, so you make 6,284,000 that year. Let's say you only want to do half, 5. Well, duplicate yourself doing 5. All you have to do is take the calculation below that you see there and cut it in half. Now, in a year, you still make 3 million, right? 142,000 a year. That still make you a millionaire, just by making sure you're helping yourself and your generations, those that you brought in, sharing the sharing economy in Yereq. Okay, we are one team, and I cannot express this enough. One team, one family, one home. Our home is Yereq. So let's act like we're in the same roof. And like I said, please bring in partners that if this was your individual company and you're bringing in partners, those partners are partners you want to bring into your company. It's the same here in Yereq. So this, we went already and discuss this. It's very important that everyone have a UPMA account to receive their commission. Whatever you do thereafter, if you want to link your debit card, wire transfer out of this account, whatever you decide to do with your earnings and your commissions, you can do so. UPMA, again, is just your receiving account for your commission. And if you decide to stay with UPMA, I can actually say that you earn interest while it's sitting in the UPMA account, unlike putting it in a checking account in Bank of America, Bank of Hawaii, Bank of wherever you bank, okay? But if you need to pay for bills, link it to your debit cards. You can actually order a debit card from UPMA as well. And what happened is the same thing happens with any other financial institution, your bank. You have a debit card. When you spend, it just goes against your balance there. That's it. It's the same thing. Nothing different other than your money sitting in UPMA earns interest while it's there. And that is it for today. Like I said, I will have this PowerPoint, this one right here, the one I just showed you, not the first one, this one right here will be available for the direct sales division for them to share with the field. I will send it to them. Now, before I go, actually, one of the things that I want to share last or ask you is that, I hope that when you join YEREQGEO Energy, you were able then to ask yourself 3 questions. What's in it for me? Can I do it? Is it worth my time? With my time with you guys today, with everyone here on the Zoom, I hope I answered those. And I hope that there are enough information now for you to be able to stay with us, go with us, and work together as a one home and move to our new home, which are a new back office together. And one of the things that I want to I was gonna cover is our phases. Most of you saw the video that just came out about our phases, the Yereq phase. There's phase 1 to 7 that we actually based on in regards to getting Yereq up and running. Stay, those that wants to stay, and like I said, grow with Yereq, because there's a lot more which we will be able to. One of the things that we will be able to share is that, and let me just say, when I say Yereq is a share economy, and to where it's going to be a full functioning company, remember this: we are not just electric vehicle charging station. We're not just a home electric saver. We are not just a direct sales, okay, to where we actually share the share economy program to others. We're not just commercial division that we're selling commercial units to commercial businesses. There's a lot more out there that our founders are working on to make sure that your future and your kids are going to be a great, great future, to where we actually ride on the mandate of our president. So I don't know if you guys noted, which I'll probably get a question to, is, we'll there are many things. How's that? There are many things that's coming, and we can't discuss that now until we solidify a lot of our partnership with the things that's coming in the future for you, for your future. Okay, so let me actually bring in, I will be online still here, but let me actually bring in our founder, Sir John, to discuss our phases for a short time. And then I'm echoing, for a short time, okay, and explain to us the phases. And then he and I will stay online to answer any questions that you may have, because again, this you took the time to stay, listen to the presentation. Okay, we see a lot of raised hands there. We're not doing questions and answers right now, but we will after Sir John finishes his portion of today's training. Okay, so let's bring on Sir John. Let me mute myself and let him come on. Thank you.
Okay, can everybody hear me? Ooh.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
All right. So Cynthia, thank you for that. I tell you, having a co-founder that understands how to run businesses is so important, because what we are finding in any business is a lot of people have never started companies, and they always join programs that are already 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. And as Cynthia said, she's launched many companies from scratch. And I think that's the biggest thing that we're seeing in the field. But I think you're starting to understand this is bigger than some direct marketing company. That's one of the components of our parent network, but that is not our parent company. The focus is that, you think about it, we're looking for 10,000 partners to come into the business and own a part of a company. And when we started a couple months ago, that was a whole focus that I still today, and all of our CEO and our VP of operations and everybody in the Yereq Inc. company, we're trying to get to those 10,000 partners. Now, one thing one of the presentations brought out in the last few weeks is companies like Tesla, which is the largest EV charging network in the world at this time. They never invited us or you to be a part of that. In fact, in a typical conversation, if you think about it, with all those EV charging units that Tesla has in the marketplace, they do not qualify for federal funding. I want you to think about what I just said. The reason they don't qualify because they're called a closed loop network. They're the largest EV network in the world, and the $1 trillion infrastructure bill they can't qualify for. So you can ask yourself, what was really done well by Cynthia, our co-founder, is when you think about running a business, if your life depended on bringing a person into your business, and you knew you brought someone in that would take care of your family year in and year out in case something happened to you, that's the quality we're looking for. I know many of us come from the direct sales industry, and we are used to, going into companies that are already up and running. And some of you may have gone through pre-launch, some of you may have gone through startups. But the bottom line is the federal government is not a startup. They have a $1 trillion budget for infrastructure in America. We just happen to be a startup that benefits from that budget based on us bringing quality people, based on us understanding how a startup company starts. And the second thing is, in fact, it's so interesting. I sent some information to our corporate team about 5 mistakes that startups make that cause them to go out of business. See, unlike other startups, we're backed by a $7 trillion industry today. And that's why during the presentation, I really was proud to see that the presentation highlighted what's in it for you. Can you do this, and is it worth your time? That is a theme for anybody who comes in to become a partner in this company. But the other things that were brought out today is so important. We're not looking for 200,000, 300,000 networkers to join this program at all. Eventually, we'll probably have those numbers, but today is all about quality. Someone that can get into a business, a startup, a pre-launch, work their way through the challenge of a startup company and a pre-launch, and end up on the other side. See, what's going to happen is a few months from now, once we hit our 10,000 owners, all the people who come after you, they'll be like, oh my God, everything's perfect here. But they weren't here in the beginning. Just like anything. I'm going to give you an idea of why it's so important and I'm being just straight up with you today. Why is it so important for the United States right now and other countries to have Yereq in their lives? Give you an example. The mandate is 500,000 DC fast chargers by 2030 in America. Did you know for one fast charger to be installed, it'll take up to 3 to 7 weeks? I want you to think about numbers. 500,000 they want installed by 2030. If it takes 90 days to get the permits, the install, in most cases, electrical, the grid built for it to connect to, now you multiply 90 days times 500,000. This is why you as an owner have probably the biggest opportunity in your life to create generational wealth. Because just like we put our advertising for those commercial units on our website last week, sold them out, 20 units gone in less than a week. But here's what y'all want to think about. The commercial units we're selling, we have them installed within 24 to 48 hours of delivery. We don't have the same type of license we have to get from the county, but we still have to get the permit. Those permits could be anywhere from 10 to 20 days, maybe 5 days, depends on the county and if they're backed up on EV charging. Here is the advantage. That means we can sell 1 million commercial EV units in the same amount of time they would just be selling or installing 30,000. See, numbers don't lie, people do. Straight up, 500,000 unit, the average DC fast charger permits install, the wire cut over for electric local grid will take you 90 days. That's for one unit. This is why I don't say that we don't have competition. I'm saying that there are people in this industry who may consider themselves competition to you as an owner, but at the end of the day, we've got over 1,000 units in inventory right now, another 1,000 next month. And about, I say, when you get here, if you're coming to training, you'll find out that today's the first day you're ever going to hear us tell you we're focused on the United States to install our stations. We're going to outsell the government's mandate 10 to 1. That's going to be a fact. But it will not be a fact until we get our original focus, our 10,000 paid members becoming partners and owners. Pretend today that we reach the 10,000. What you learned in training is, let's say we have the 10,000 partners today, and as you saw those numbers, one partner sells, listen to what I'm going to say, one partner sells one commercial unit a month. Well, even from where I'm from, the country of Texas, that's 120,000 commercial EV chargers installed a year from one company. You're the company with the funny name. So I want you to sit back and think about today's presentation for you. What's in it for you? Can you do it? Is it worth your time? And as you saw, do you know anybody with an electric bill? You have 142 million households just in the United States. And we only looked at 1%. So when you start thinking about quality and who you're bringing to this business, think about it from a point of view that each one of you is a CEO of your own household when you're in Yereq. You're not just going to hire some guy or person on the corner. You're going to look for someone that can bring quality to your company, to your household, to your children's future. But I go back to competition because I'm like all of us, we're very competitive. You know, again, you've heard me say it year in, not year in, God, seems like a million years, but month in and month out when I was doing Zooms. We may not have the best business model, but today we have the only one that'll work. There may be companies come after us that have more money and more this and more that, but what they don't have is they don't have you as an owner. All the companies coming after us who are going to copy this model are going to only give you an opportunity to sell for the owner or owners, and you're going to talk about their lifestyle. In this company, it's all about you. It's not about the person who enrolled you. It's not about, oh, well, so-and-so brought me in. Thank you for bringing me in. Now I'm an owner. Now you have to become your own CEO of your own household. And when you know for a fact you do not have competition in a $7 trillion industry. Even if we're a startup going through pre-launch, there is no excuse for you not to look at this as an owner and say, I'm going to get wherever I can dream of getting with this platform. Let me give an example of some of our partners that was highlighted today. Bill Hoffman, friend over 20 years. He's a CEO and founder of Zen Delivery. Zen Delivery is bringing us 16,000 restaurants. I'm going to say it one more time. I've been from Texas, sometime even I talk funny. Zen Delivery has 16,000 restaurants coming on in the next 90 days. Now you see why we're pushing to get our 10,000 members in place, because many of the members who bought their units on the website last week, congratulations to you, because guess what? It's going to happen over and over again. We have a gentleman on the Zoom right now that's bringing us, this is a fact, he's bringing us 46 Domino's pizza locations. But I want you to think about it. What's in it for you is if that franchise doesn't buy those units, guess what we can do for them? We can provide units to anybody who owns a property that does a JV, that we as a people, we as owners will buy the unit. Yereq becomes a management company, place that Yereq on that property, that EV charger, it's a fast charger, 80 amp fast charger, but it's not fast like a DC. These are just L2s with the highest amperage out, okay? Not like a DC, but the highest amperage out, which is majority of what's going in the market today. Speed to market is that we're in a land rush right now. If you understand how valuable your $99 membership is, it's like our CEO in Dallas, he can't sleep. Our VP operations, she can't sleep because they see we don't have competition at this time. The competition, and we always say in our industry, is right here between our ears. Who do you listen to? Who gives you advice that's gotten you where you want to be today? Because it's not about me, it's not about a CEO, it's not about other founder, it's about you. There's nothing we've made up about a $7 trillion industry. There's nothing we've made up about a $46 trillion market in 2050. There's nothing we've made up about $550 billion invested to make EV cars and no longer manufacture gas cars. But what we can't make up is we can't make up your belief system. We only can give you the facts. We only can email you from customer service saying, yeah, we've said a million times we have challenges with the software we're using. That's an old story. Don't make it new. And if you're a leader, make it your responsibility to tell that new person that story's been played. We're moving on to a $100,000 platform that will not have the issues we have with the software we currently have. But guess what? Owners do that. Owners don't have to be told to, hey, look, explain to the team what's going on. Some of the ladies and persons have stepped up in the last 2 weeks have been incredible. The videos you're putting out, the unboxing, all this is happening now, but at the end of the day, we're still on pre-launch. And as an owner, I stress you as my partner, our partner, run it like you own the company by yourself. There is $7 trillion on the table. You can do one or two things. You can come in here, be an owner, be passive, just support emotionally and do whatever you have to do, but stay on your $99. Or you can be an owner and come in, help other people become owners, teach them the vision, show what's in for them, and make sure they understand. We don't have all the answers. We have a platform and it's growing, getting better every day. We have a new call center in the, I can't say where it's at, but a new call center coming online soon to support all back office inquiries real time. We've got people coming on that are answering your emails and answering your support tickets now that you don't even know exist. So again, we're a new company. The concept is coming out to become a real business. And guess what? It's only real when you treat it like it's yours. And that's why I'm proud to say to all of you that as soon as we hit the 10,000 paid members, and as been said, if 100 people quit and go somewhere else, we're not going to replace them. It's literally 10,000 purchase transactions. So if we do 10,000, maybe let's say 1,000 go away. Guess what? All 9,000 just got a raise. We will have people here at the meeting in Vegas that, look, if you got to walk on water, fly on the back of a raven or a stork, a heron or a plane, you need to be here. All the vendors will be here to train you. These are the vendors that represent our products, okay? We expect about 200 plus, maybe 300 this time, I'm not sure. But you need to be here because at the end of the day, it's very important for you to understand that our solar company is going to be here. Our install company is going to be here. Our EV company is the oldest. This is important for me to say this to you. Our partnership is with the number one diagnostic car company in the world, starting in 2004. They just launched their EV charging units in September 2023 or 22. And in 2023, we're the third company to do the contract with them for the ability to ship their product, EV charging units, in 70 countries. Now, as an owner, listen to what I just said. We're focused on the US. We can ship in 70 countries today. So you might want to figure out a way to get here to be trained from their North American president. This ain't no sales rep coming in. The North American president of this company is going to be training our people in Las Vegas next week. There is a company coming from Canada that has a technology that will be opening Africa up for us next week. Yes, you heard it. Listen, I've been listening to everybody talk about Africa. We're paying attention. We're bringing something here to be able to supply electricity in most, if not all, African countries, starting probably the week after we get this training over. But here's the bottom line. We are listening to you. I just said we could ship our EV units to 70 countries today. Training is next week. The other company coming has patents in Europe, patents in Africa, North America, India, and also Asia. We can ship that technology starting Monday after next when they leave. And yes, it is true. As soon as we get into phase 5, this company has its own EV cars being manufactured today. Last year, 300 were shipped. Right now, we aren't going to even bring our car program to the table until we have 10,000 paying owners. So guess what? Some of you asked that question in December and January. Hey, how are we going to compete with that certain company with the T in it? I said, look, we already got our own car program. We're waiting on our 10,000 active members. So guess what? Now the power is all on you. The minute we have 10,000 paying members, you own a car company. And we can ship 3,000 to 5,000. I'm not going to give you the name of anything other than what is our focus today? 10,000 paying members opens up the keys to the kingdom. All we can do on our side is support you based on production. We can support you based on activity, but we got to get our 10,000 owners in and get that out of the way. You will never regret working this program, being a partner in this business, as long as you help us get our 10,000 partners, owners, get it done. Then we can start releasing the things I'm talking about. So for everybody on this call, I can't thank you enough for supporting the company, our CEO, our VP, our new CEO, Cynthia King, who's in charge of all of our commercial division. You'll also meet Reed. Reed is our Chief Media Officer. Reed will teach you how to deliver your commercials to 100,000 people a week. You need to be in Vegas for training. Reed's been doing this for 16 years, 66 million impressions a day. He just left that company. Now he is full-time on contract with your company if you're an owner. Somebody that will teach you how to use our platform, plus you'll get your actual commercials. If you come to the event, you'll be able to get your commercials with your QR code in class with Reed. So Reed will actually pick somebody and show you how, because you're in class, he'll do some special stuff for you. I want to get into what he's going to do, but the bottom line is you have your TV commercials and your own QR codes. So don't miss Vegas. Don't miss Vegas. We're here to support you. We're going to work as hard as we can to make sure you get all your questions answered. And I'm telling you right now, it's bigger than me, bigger than my co-founder. It's all about you. So with that, I'm going to pass it back to Cynthia King or Cynthia Rustin. Thank you for having me. I want to see everybody in Las Vegas. So I'm going to mute myself. Thank you so much. And we'll do a couple questions, no more than 5 minutes. Then we're bouncing. So back to you, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir John. That is our founder, Sir John Rustin. You guys heard it from him, additional information in regards to finishing the phases of the company that's going through. Great news. Anyway, just to sum it up on my side, as an owner of Yereq, what are you doing every day to keep the lights on, to run the company? That's all I can say. We'll take on questions right now. Thank you.